talking about AI and all of its developments, how to protect yourself and your rights with everything that's going on in AI, how to move in this space. We're going to hear directly from some of the top music supervisors, one from NFL. Like, man, we got some dope people. Some people who work with Tyler Perry Studios. Just some amazing people will be in the building, and you definitely want to be there to rub shoulders with them. So yeah, me and Jay Will, we actually dropped a video. Check it out. It's on the channel. We dropped it a couple days ago on things you can do to prepare for the conference if you are coming. And we've also included like a resource that you can download in that video description. So definitely check that out. I think the video title is just like why your music isn't getting synced or something like that. But check that out because we dropped some gems to just kind of help you prepare. If you're inside the community, you already know, like, we're going to make sure that y'all have the tools that y'all need so that you can make the most of, conferences and these in-person events. So, AK the Genius says, is there a template on how to add sting endings to tracks? I saw a few YouTube videos, just wondering if there is a flow to it. It can be a variety of different things. We actually did, AK, inside the hub. Let me see. I did a video on the art of the sting ending. Let me see if I can find it. I'll tag you in it. There we go. All right. I just tagged you in the recording of that session, the art of the sting ending. That'll break everything out down. That's what you can't type. I can't type and talk. It's crazy. That'll break everything down, not out as I was typing that. But yeah, that's how I usually build them. And then I'll show you like different ways, like uses, because it's different if you're working on like a track that has like a bunch of instrumentation, it's like high energy, and then like what do you do if you need a sting ending on something that's a little more mellow? So I give you different examples through that, and that'll be helpful. And then coming up soon, within the next couple weeks, we're doing another session inside the hub that is going to be the art of the transition, which should be really, really fun. So I'll get that in the calendar once I lock a date in for that, and then we'll do that. It'll be live, but I'll record it as well for the hub members. Indeed. Do you think AI will hurt music? I mean, I don't think it'll. It's disrupting things. I'll say that. It's absolutely going to disrupt. It is disrupting. But just like with anything else, any other technology, people will adapt and figure out ways to remain valuable. I think that's the main thing. So it would be like a combination of using AI as a tool, leveraging it. So you gotta, like, some of the stuff you gotta learn, or you should, to remain competitive, because if your competitors are using it and they're using it to work faster, more efficiently, we're making up words today, more efficiently, then they're just gonna outwork you just because they got the tools. But in terms of from the creative perspective, we got to talk to the latte lawyer about that at Shades of Sync, on what that's going to look like. But I'm not too worried about it because we'll adapt. We'll figure out ways um, to remain valuable. And right now, publishers are just like they're like, "Yo, we're good." What is this on my headphones? We're good on AI. So in the event that I don't know, it becomes a thing that's in demand. I guess I don't know. We'll see what happens, and we'll pivot if we need to and do something different from there. So let's take this question from KJ. Yo, what's good, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Chilling, man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. Get a
Awesome.
quick question for you. Just want to go back to like something you mentioned earlier. If you, so when you first started doing this thing, you didn't have all these extra, you didn't have the knowledge that you have now. when you were, when you first started singing, did you have this plethora of rappers that you have right now doing all this collaboration with you?
No.
And if you had what you have right now, do you think it would have taken us 7 years, or do you think it would have taken more like two, three?
Good question. I did not have I didn't have like the network of like artists and things like that to work with. Like I had like maybe like I met one at a conference, and then I had a friend who's also like a songwriter, so we did things. But that was about it. Like I didn't have like a huge variety of artists to work with at the time. Um if I had the information that I had then, and I had the resources to be able to, create full songs and things like that, I definitely think it absolutely would have cut that 7 years down a
Okay.
lot. Yeah, because it's
Okay.
just like, yeah, it's just it was just a state of just not knowing. You know what I mean? But once you know like what to do, it's just like it's like you all like when you first heard about sync, you knew like you can do the work. Like all of you can do what needs to be done to get the placement. You just need to know what to do. Um,
Yeah.
and that's kind of where I was. It's like that plus just kind of developing the skills so that sonically things are where they need to be. But yeah, absolutely.
Did you find it difficult? Like just hearing, just being on here a while with you, just understand that you are a musician as well. Did you find a conversion from coming from like even the R&B sector, writing R&B, and then coming over to the sing side of it? Did you find it difficult to um, make the changes from R&B music to sync?
I don't think it wasn't difficult to make the change once I knew like the kind of music that was in demand. The challenge I had was not overproducing because that was
Yeah.
yeah, I was doing that even with the songs for artists. So it was like learning that, not putting like everything in a track, but and I think like mentors and stuff for that because they were just like, yo, like the fancy stuff you do, like there's a place to do it. You don't have to do it throughout the entire track and just filling stuff up. So then I would find like these pockets of space to like throw in little ear candies and things like that, or like a nice little whatever. um so yeah, I think that was probably the most challenging, but once I figured out, okay, slow R&B stuff just doesn't get placed a lot. What else
Yeah.
can you do? Make that
Yeah.
pivot. That was pretty easy to do. Just from my background, like growing up in gospel music, gospel is like a
Right.
combination of so many different styles of music, so it was
Right.
easy to kind of switch over and do something different.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's
Yep.
good to know. It's because I encounter that sometimes. Is one thing I encounter is the rap. Is it like having a rapper on my material,
Yep.
like a track, or they say, "Hey, can you take your horns and transition them to real horns?"
Yeah.
I had a couple people mention that before. Like, "Hey, can you your horns are cool, but can you get some real horns to record it?" I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So
That
trying to put a trombone, a three piece or a four piece together to go in the studio to cut some horns is like, oh, you
right.
know what? that's be pretty time consuming. But
Yeah,
um,
for sure.
yeah, that's one of the things that I kind of run into sometimes is like the actual track. Oh, it's cool, everything. Have you considered putting a rapper on it, or something like that, or having some vocals put on it or whatever? So,
Yep.
um, yeah, that's one of the things I'm kind of running into. But I feel confident after spending time in the hub and like following things you've been teaching us. It's helped me to kind of craft my sound a little bit better, coming from like you say church background, coming from R&B background and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I gotta talk to you about these rappers you do. I gotta get a couple of these rappers you got, man. Cause you got some killers.
Appreciate it,
That's my
man.
second home in Atlanta though. So, I spent a lot of time in Atlanta down there for a long time. So
Yeah.
I probably need to just find some people that was over at So Deaf or whatever and talk to some people over there
Yeah.
and see if I can get some people, some rappers. I just need about two or three of them,
Yep.
just to put some stuff on here and there. But yes, that becomes a challenge sometimes. But
Yeah,
I
man.
thought I would ask you about that.
Yeah, drop a post in the collab section in the hub, because there's a few rappers in there, like producers who can also rap, and they're
Yeah,
really good. So yeah, do that, and then maybe some people in there, and then another thing I do sometimes is just like I'll be on Instagram and just like search keywords, and just scroll through different talent, and then if something stands out,
yeah.
I'll reach out and say, hey, like, working on some stuff for TV and film. Would you be down? So I've connected with talent that way as well.
What have you seen as be the standard, like when somebody wants to, if you want to do work for hire per se? When you have a rapper you don't know, how do you approach that when you go in there and talk to somebody?
If it's a rapper and they're writing, I'll just do like splits with them. We'll just kind of
Okay,
split things, usually just down the middle. Just keep it,
50-50.
yeah, keep it simple.
Okay,
And then that way it just brings them on as a writer. Um, and then they'll get back in, and then if there's any upfront, then we'll split that as well. That's how I usually do it, and I'll just like let them know up front, like, yo, if you're cool with the terms, then we can go from there. If not, it's all good. Just let me know, and then kind of go from there.
okay, cool. I may
Yep.
look at that approach. I also will look in the hub and see if when I need somebody like that, just go in and try to see if I can find out. I know you can search member names, but I didn't know if you can search by like their skill set, rapper,
No.
uh,
Yeah.
vocal, brass, guitar player. I know Kevin Cheeks plays guitar, so if I need a guitar player, I know Kevin plays
Yeah.
guitar.
Yep. a hundred
So
percent. Yeah. I don't think you can search
and
by title, but I know for sure. Yeah. If you throw a post on the collab thing, then whoever raps or has other
yeah,
skills, then they can reply at least.
and Michael McConnor with his VST guitar, we know he can play. All
Exactly.
right, I'll let you go, bro. I just
All right,
wanted to
man.
ask you about that in detail, how you approach that. What some of the tips that you know, experience have been helpful for you.
Yep. Yep. That's
All right.
it, man. Well,
Have a
thank you,
good one,
man.
man.
Yep. You
See
too.
you, though. All right.
Yep. Peace.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. Good stuff. LV Drizzle says plenty of rappers on Reddit, just weed them out. Yeah, you definitely gotta do that for sure. Um. Uh. Main event. Yep. It's another one. Lawrence Jackson. Phil. I know Phil. He's dope. Phil. Is it Phil Durrell in the hub, or no? I think the last name is in the hub. But yeah, there's a few of them. We'll take one more question and then we'll transition here. G5 says, "Is there anything that you have learned recently that you wouldn't mind sharing that has helped you in the sync licensing music business?" That I've learned recently. Um, what has helped me, man?